Hello everyone, welcome to With the Flock. My name is Valerie Bott and I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for being here early. As always, I wasn't ready, little technical difficulties. I thought I figured out my sound problem and I didn't. So I hope you can hear me. If you can't, if I'm just talking to nothingness, you let me know. So I'm going to start off with a song. I can do that. Some days you just want to run away. Some days you'd stay, but you know you break down. Oh, carry on, oh, carry on. Tomorrow we'll try again. Some days you just want to be alone. Some days you're weak when you want to be strong. Oh, carry on, oh, carry on. Tomorrow we'll try again. Oh, it's okay to fall down, it's okay to be sad. Tears are your friend when the world has gone bad. And know you have love, know you have love. Some days you can't escape all the pain. Some days you feel it all slipping away. Oh, carry on, oh, carry on. Tomorrow we'll try again. Some days Sisyphus held the rock. Some days the boulder fell all the way down. He carried on, he carried on. The next day he tried again. Oh, it's okay to fall down, it's okay to be sad. Tears are your friend when the world has gone mad. And know you have love, know you have love. Some days you're just getting started and you may feel like it's already falling apart. Oh, carry on, oh, carry on. Tomorrow we'll try again. Oh, carry on, oh, carry on. Tomorrow we'll try again. Oh, carry on, oh, carry on. Together we'll try again. That song is called Tomorrow We'll Try Again by David Coyle. Except I kind of fucked up the second part, but he's probably not watching, so don't tell him. Okay, so let me say hello to Pole Vault, who was first. Actually, I think Robbie Stingle was first. Not gonna lie, he said something. Oh, he joined as a member. That's what it was. He joined as a member yesterday, and so that popped up first. So thanks to Robbie Stingle. Thanks to everybody who's a member who's listed up here. So we got Pole Vault. We've got Chad. Oh, I'm afraid to do this. We've got Pole Vault first. Oh, hold on. Why is it way up there? What in the hell? It's way up there. Okay, we got to fix this, y'all. We're just going to do this on the fly. It's great to see y'all. I'm going to figure out stream, elements, something, dashboard overlay. Okay, well, this is fun. We're all going to do this together. I could probably show you what I'm doing. I could probably wait, but I'm not gonna. Oh, okay, I see what I did. Okay, maybe this isn't so bad. So this is this one. Let's unlock it. Okay, I'm just gonna slide it down there. Okay, that's all I had to do. Okay, it was on my thing. Okay, that freaked me out. All right, I'm glad we figured this out. First, and Pole Vault helps me figure out live how I'm a pro streamer. We've got Chad Freeman, who is our Angel Flock member. Appreciate you. He is Tooth. Live to Fly channel is 3th. I don't know how Blue Unicorn does it. He's cooler than me. We're not gonna pretend. Pookie Ann is here. Great to see you. Hope you're having a great weekend. Yeah, tagging is hard. Edward Richard, hello. Oh, this is exciting. Pole Vault said that he went and talked with his old bandmates about doing a side project last night, just like old times. But then they got drunk and accomplished nothing. But I think talking and planning is accomplished. I mean, that's, what are you going to go on tour last night? That's doing something, man. That's exciting. You're making plans. Oh, Pookie, and you're so funny. I usually accomplish nothing without getting drunk. Blue Unicorn is here and snoozing. Isomatic, hello, hello. Oh my God, sweating whiskey. I think sweating whiskey is a good line. Let's write that down, someone. Mixed Club, good to see you, Rhett. Okay, flock mother. I ain't nobody's mother. Today I'd like to discuss that guy who always chats so much an artist can't respond to others' chats, nor is she able to play music. This is not true in any way. I, as a streamer, they have tools that you can do, and there's many different ones. And there's ones like I can limit how fast people could chat. Like you could only put in a chat, or put in a comment in the chat like every minute or something. It's, I don't know, you can, change it. So I like the part where you're all talking, and it's like, because, you've seen me do my gigs. My gigs are at this level where I'm playing in a room of people who are having a good time and they're enjoying the music, but they're talking to each other. And I don't know why this should be any different. And so, I don't have to respond either to like all the comments. I choose to, I'm just interested in what y'all are talking about, but I could completely ignore y'all. Also, I can hide people, and I don't want to because I want to see you. So I choose to have you here. So we can discuss that. Who are the people that Valerie chooses to be in her flock? And you are one of them. I love this. Edward listened 9 minutes of sounds, which from the Gongfather, Robbie Stingle, who I was just doing hashtag Gongfather with hashtag the Gongfather. I was corrected. I was wrong. So it's hashtag the Gongfather for our friend Robbie Stingle. Oh, let's see. Did I say hello to James? Is this my first James one? Well, I don't know how I managed that. You're in here before, though. I've seen your name like 4 times and I didn't see say your name. Hello, James. I didn't see the hello, Valerie. I guess that's what I'm looking at. James. I'm trying to find a good one. Here we go. This is it. I knew I would find it. I hope you're having a good day. All right, let's come back down. Woof woof howling at everybody. Great to see you. Got Adam Burst. Pole vault's back in the room. Sometimes if you have a bad name, I may not put your name up, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna not appreciate you being here. I don't know if Mr. Burgles is gonna show up, but I hope he does not burgle me again, because it's a little disruptive, I'm not gonna lie. But overall I thought it was funny. But it's funny when once. Twice is not as funny, Mr. Burgles. But if you missed that, I got burgled on Friday, and that's a channel that just burgles people, that puts comments in the chat really fast, like it's a bot or something. I think the trick is to time it out and not to block it. If you have a wrench, time it out, don't block it. And I could be on subscriber mode today. I can't remember what I did. I was kind of like, not gonna deal with it. But again, all he had to do is subscribe. He could. So we'll see if he did. Feisty Feather, wonderful to see you. Thank you. And I like the little skunk. I gotta figure out who did that. I can't wait. I feel like it's E. Urban. Is he here? Tom Purcell, good to see you. Let's see. Oh, Mixed Club is joining the Friday block party. That's exciting. Dennis Ellis, wonderful to see you. E. Urban. Ooh, PB and Jelly. That's one of my favorites. Okay. Ooh, Blue Unicorn's awake now. The volume seems to be lower than normal. I'm going to see if there's anything normal out of the normal. You might have to deal with it, though. But we'll see. Don't lie. No. Yeah, I'm, I'll get a little closer. Oops. Okay. I went all Minecraft. Oh, is that what the little things were? Okay. It's all blurry. Is it still blurry? Oh, it's better now. Pole vault's really messed up today. Ooh, it's a Lego vault. I can't wait to watch this. I can't wait to watch this now. I just, okay. We did not plan shit. All right. All right, I tried. Okay, so I hope I'm back into normalness. I was slow, so I didn't notice. I'm like, what are you saying to me? I do have not the best vision. Oh, hello, Winnie. Well, I'm not going to actually talk. I'm just going to talk today, so you really miss nothing. I'm going to sing one more song, but it's not for an hour. So go back to piano practice. But I'm really glad you're here. Thank you so much, and thanks for signing up to be in my golden flock. I can't believe that anyone would do that, but I especially appreciate you doing it. You're the sweetest. Winnie is also proof, like, I grew up, like, I had such a musical childhood, and she's also one of the reasons why, because she was also just such a musical person, and now I got it really still. I don't know if I know someone who has just like a pure or more just clear voice, but I haven't heard you sing in a long time, so I would love to hear what you do now. But I think you teach voice and do all sorts of musical things. Your whole family, oh my God, you're really more influential. Right? I wasn't sure. Okay, so they got all these people. Have fun. I'm getting over it. Okay, so let me see. I wrote down things so that I would sound smart. Let's see if I am. Oh, I wanted to mention again, I have all of the flockers listed above me, and if you'd like to join the flock, please do. There should be like a membership button. There will be like free memberships going out pretty regularly, so I'm going to put out some too. So I wonder if I'm going weird. No, okay. So if you don't want to pay for it but just want to do it too, hold out because there will be some free ones, I'm sure, coming up. So that's fun. But you don't feel obligated at all. But I do appreciate the support. I can't lie. It's been really encouraging. So I do want to know how everybody's week has been. Like, what have y'all been up to? What is going on? What did you do? What happened? What did you see? Was anybody, I feel like, I saw it was Chris Lane's birthday. I didn't see him in here. Did anybody else have a birthday this week or anniversary or anything exciting they want to tell us about? And I guess I really want to also encourage everybody not to be shy and not feel like, I think David brings up a good point here when he said before, feeling like he's hesitant to say something, like he's talking too much or something. Like, the point is for y'all to talk. If y'all don't talk, then you have to listen to me talk the whole time. And ain't nobody want that. We want to know what you have to say too. So Jade's figured out like how to do it the text to speech way. So if I could click on the little, if I click on your comment, then it'll read it out in a robot voice, and we could pretend. I don't know, that's what y'all could sound like. Oh no. Mixed Club. I can talk. So yeah, well, you can, and by talk I mean put in the chat things you'd like to talk about with the group this week, and that can be anything, like, something awesome. So this week, as I talked about a little bit on Friday, we had the solstice this week, and I really tried to make a big deal out of it, and I was trying to find like all these signs of solstice and I had a ton. Like, I saw a hummingbird, and I saw a rainbow, and I went to the river and was by the water for a long time, and like took a long walk. There's just like all these things I did to try to like be like solstice time, and I really think it helped me a lot, like get into this groove of my new focus, where I'm like really trying to make sure I'm doing things that are healthy for me and that are healthy spaces for me. And it's hard because, I think it's anything, like, like when I stopped drinking, I think the hardest part is like I just want to hang out at the bar with my friends. like that social aspect of it is the hardest part. So it's like when you're like trying to do something where you're losing that kind of social aspect of it, it feels lonely, and you're like, I'd rather be in this toxic environment than lonely. But no, I'm going to be, am I Minecrafting again? All right. I'm going to, I'm going to keep going with it because it's feeling good for me. But do please put stuff in the chat about this, or else you're going to have to hear my spiel I wrote about songwriting. So that's that's really your choice here. Let me check. That Blue Unicorn also has History Lesson by Blue. Well, this is a good, so, a lot of times when we're talking, we talk about like things that are happening or things in the world. Or, did you hear this piece of news or that? And that's good and well and all awesome. But, how's Blue Unicorn doing? How'd your week go, man? Are you gonna, I missed, I think you didn't have a Tuesday show, so what's going on? You didn't do one this Tuesday. We missed Blue Unicorn. So we want to hear how you have been doing, specifically. So Matt says, it's a shame this week is over. I'm so spoiled now. Both my birthday and Father's Day gifts in 1 week. Happy birthday and happy Father's Day. That's exciting. What did you get? Did you say? I want to know what the presents were. We talked about this, Chad. I've been addicted to that sub thing that exploded going into the Titanic. I watched that a lot too. Like there was so much. Everyone's a sub expert. Everybody knows so much about submarines. It's amazing. Yeah, I didn't know. Now I know way more than I ever wanted to know about submarines, and especially. So I have a claustrophobia fear of what I think in my mind is a submarine, which is a huge ass vessel that's like a naval vessel where you can like stand upright and walk, and they have like places to sleep and eat, and like it goes up and down, and it's made of steel, and it's big, and even in this big giant sub, which I think of as being like, I don't know how many, like 50 school buses big, like really big. Claustrophobia, like it's like I can't imagine. So I saw pictures of this before in exploded Titan, and being in there, and it's just like they can't even wear shoes. It's tiny, like it's so tiny. Would you go down in something that small? That's all I want to know. Blue is not caring about it. That's good too. This is a lie. Don't let your sister project on you, David. That's I don't, like it's a really, like there's a weird gatekeeping thing, like don't tell me what you're happy about or your successes or what you're excited, what you're proud of. I mean, David, you get up every freaking day and you get your ass up and you put your running shoes on and you walk outside and you run your ass all the way around your whole goddamn neighborhood for hours. You don't even got, like I'm excited when I run for like 5 minutes. Seriously, that's how long I run for 5 minutes, and then I walk for 2 minutes, and then I'm like, I'm good. I'm proud of me. You do so much work, and the idea of you saying it's somehow like not right for you to be like, yeah, bitch, I do. I get my ass up and run. Why don't you lazy ass bitch? That's what I would say, because anybody who's gonna critique that is an asshole. Especially from how hard you work, how far you've come. I mean, your sister's wonderful. I love her, but she's being a bitch right now. Sorry, David's sister. Hello, Hugh Caldwell. I'm glad you blocked her. She's probably watching me right now, like. When I was doing sound, I was all over talking to people. I would go to a show just to hang. And I would hide at the corner. Oh, when you were going sound, you would be talking, and then you go to the show to sing. I like to go to a show and listen to the music. Not all the time. Sometimes you're there and you just want to be social and hang out. But like you go to like a band where especially you're paying money for the ticket. That's like nobody pays more than $5 to see me in an entrance fee. But you know, like you're paying like $50 to go see somebody play, and you wait 6 months for the actual show to come up. And then you take a friend who just talks the whole time. I'm like, get out of here. Get out. We're listening to this. Dance, listen, talk during the break. But the people, no. I don't get people. I don't get people. All right, Paul says, I buy stuff at estate sales like a hobby. And then sometimes you sell the stuff, and it's been a good week. I find that to be very fascinating. I like to watch the TV shows that do that. But I guess I haven't been in a long time. I have a friend of mine, Ivy. Ives does that same thing, and she is like she'll travel and go to places, and it's really has a good eye, and is really good for vintage and stuff. And I'm kind of jealous of it. But she's also good about not being a hoarder. I think that's what I'm scared of, is that I'd have too much stuff in like a week. Because the selling part's hard. So that that would be the hard part for me. Father's Day was this Friday in Poland. I think it was last Sunday. I don't know dates, but it's nearby. Happy Polish Father's Day. Except for raccoon fathers. They can suck it. Oh, Eve Urban says, I feel empathy toward the kid who didn't want to get on that sub. I saw that too, and yeah, that's a lot to think about. So, Blue Unicorn says, my boy's in town, so I haven't been doing much but hanging out. Well, that's pretty fun, though. Hanging out with your boy is awesome. But no money. Well, I don't know what to tell you. How does busking work out for you? On a serious note, it's the summer. I like to busk on Pearl Street. I usually do pretty well. I can usually make, I don't know. Depends on the day. But you can make, $100 pretty easy. If you get out there. No submarine for Chad either. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, maybe I did say that. I hated the 20 Things Under the Sea at Disney World. It freaked the hell out. I was only 12. And the other thing is the Arch. I've never been to the Arch in St. Louis. It's like riding in a tub. Yeah, I agree with this. Pretty much. So Matt, for his birthday / Father's Day, got perfumes. Oh, Mateus got the Aunt mug, everybody. And a Yamaha THR10 amp. We'll have to check that one out. It's so awesome. I want to cry when I look at it. I cannot believe this thing. Oh, that's so exciting. That's really exciting. Well, that's a pretty good haul, I got to tell you. I love a new amp. Waka waka waka. Yeah, how far do you run, David? Nothing wrong with being proud and positive. I agree. I think so. It is like people that talk during a movie. Okay, so my half-sister and her partner live in the mountains nearby Tennessee and visited yesterday. Ooh, good energy and glad to see them. Well, that's exciting. Well, I'm glad you had a nice weekend. Ooh, James is getting ready. NHK is, there's like a sad lack of pre-sumo tournament coverage, but there's been a little bit. But I'm pretty excited for it to start. It's still we still have 2 weeks, or at least, I think we still have 2 weeks. Maybe just a week. Does it start? Yeah, maybe. I don't even know. I have to look at the calendar. Chad says today is Global Beatles Day. Is Russ here? How excited is Russ? Pole Vault bought a Cisco controller for $1 and is selling it for $4,500. Dude, that's crazy. Good for you, man. That's a lot. Isomatic has been in New Orleans since Thursday, hanging out with friends. How much fun is that? I like this bit. You're like a Eeyore with a horn. Yeah, I liked Eeyore too. Eeyore is the coolest. Falcro, wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well. Anon Mouse. Ooh, this is, yeah. Nobody asked Anon Mouse. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Uh-oh. That's a conversation. We could just talk about that. All right. ISO's going to miss most of the stream and chat. Well, I don't like that. We will miss you. But we're just going to blah, blah. I'm going to tell you my theory about, I was talking to one of us about, they were like wanting to write, they were like writing their first song. And so like I was thinking about like, what do I tell somebody who, like what would I want to know when I wrote my first song? Because it was just like 10 years ago that I wrote my first song, y'all. Like not even. December of 2013 is when I took my first songwriting class where I wrote my first song. Oh my God, this is the best. I'm so glad, excuse me, so glad that Jade Star's back online. It was really like, yeah, I missed her a lot. I broke out the tubes, man. The guitar sounds good. Now the boys are coming over to mess with all the knobs. Oh yeah, you gotta take a picture of the knobs. Do not note to self. Oh man, don't. It's capitalism, baby. This capitalism. The amp's an old Tramer custom. Man, that was my old amp. That was my old amp, man. Oh my God, it was so heavy. I'm glad you're not vaping. Yeah, deluxe. Yeah, I really love a Trainer amp. Charlie Gabaldon, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are just talking about how our week has been. So let us know if you have anything you would like to add. I totally missed what books we're talking about. That's okay. Hello, Conspiracy Music. Good to see you, Clay. All right. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but if I did, please say hola. Alrighty. So, I wrote stuff down too, so that I would sound slightly less dumb. So let's see if that works. Preston, great to see you. Okay, so as I was just saying, I started writing songs in December of 2013. I took this online songwriting class from Pat Pattison, who teaches at Berklee College of Music, which is like where Lori's Mishmash's son's at right now. It's it's an awesome college, and so this guy's amazing. And since then, I've taken like a whole bunch of classes and workshops and stuff with him because I'm a little bit of like a stalker, but it's okay because he's amazing. Anyway, so if you don't want to take his like 3-month class and read all his books and go to all his little workshops, then this is my little synopsis of what do you do if you just want to write a song. That's it. You feel like, hey, I'd like to write a song. That's it. So, and when I say this, I mean folk song, because there's a lot of different kinds of songs. There's instrumental songs. There's just all rock songs, pop. They're all written differently. And folk songs kind of have a thing about them in that there's like, a folk song can be sung. A folk song is just me singing a song. I could get a guitar and use it, or you could have a piano or whatever, but it's a song, even if it's just me singing it. That's a song. And that's the kind of songs I write for the most part. And that I especially really enjoy writing. And I feel like those kind of songs are really like human and they're community building. And then it's like, like the songs like you singing, you grew up on and singing like when you're a kid and you sing in church. What was I going to say else about I got to stop reading the chat when I do this. Okay, so I want to say, so this is also part. So oftentimes, many people go, hey, I'm going to write a song. I really want to write a song. And they pick their guitar up, and they usually be G chord, could be another chord, but chord of choice, G chord. And they say, hey, all right, what's my song? And they're like, maybe the strumming, and then I'm going to sing a song, and what's the song going to be about? And you're focused, your hands are focused, your strumming is focused. You're not really thinking about the words so much. It's hard to multitask, seriously, well. So my thing is, my best advice of writing a song is to put your guitar or piano or whatever you write on far away, or just to the side. And hey Karen, and so then I like to, step one, go outside, if possible. Go for a walk if you can walk, or go for a ride if you go for a drive if walking is not your thing. But I do think getting movement in some way, even if it's seated walking, helps to have like the rhythm of there's a song that you have in your body that needs to come out. So take a walk, go outside, maybe take a little notebook or take your phone, has notes or has voice app or something, just have something, but go outside, walk around a little bit. What are you seeing outside? What are you smelling? What do you sense? What do you feel like? What does it remind you of? Just go around the block a couple times, see what do you think? And once you do that, then come and try to because it's before you try to write the song, first get into the mode of your being a creative person. And that's to go out, get your body moving, get into the idea of, hey, I'm going to write a song. What is my song? What's on my mind? Maybe you have something in your mind. Like maybe I've been thinking about this thing and this is it, or this person and I want to use their name or something. That's great. That's your thing you can start with. So then one thing I like to do, instead of now you have a blank sheet of paper and an idea, and what do you do? So one thing I like is word clouds. So say your thing is about I want to write about the desert. So you write desert real big in the center of your paper, and then you say, okay, well, what are words that remind me about desert? And they're sand, brown, dusty, windy, west, Arizona, mirage, hot, all these different things that you could think of that are related to your idea, but you're still not quite, because you're not writing a song yet. You're just what are my ideas? So you got your word desert, you got all your other words. Now maybe one of them sticks out, like dry sticks out. So what are other words? So you can go off and be parched, drought, cracked lips, things like that go with that word. So now you have all these words on the page, and you're still I have no idea how to write this song. So if you're still not ready, another thing to do is to do what it's either called object writing or free writing, depending on who is talking about it. But it's all the same thing. Just give yourself a timer. It really helps to have a short timer, 5 minutes max, 3 minutes, awesome. And go okay, so let me write about the desert for 5 minutes. So, desert walking in the sand, and this is how I felt. They can be sentences, they can be fragments. It doesn't have to make sense. We're not working on anything except for getting our ideas about what the desert is like, what it feels like to be in the desert, things that remind us of the desert. This is where you build all those metaphors and you get all your words. So now you have all this stuff. Now you've moved, you've gone out, you've written down focused of what am I thinking about? You're focused on here's words I can use in my song. You've got ideas, and possibly when you write that thing, oftentimes for me it becomes kind of a story, and there's some kind of timeline I can sense in that. So let me pull out that idea of things happen in an order, you know. So I write all those things out, and that I think helps a lot to write a song. And so then my biggest, well, I guess I have three. So some more tips are, one is when you're writing a song is don't follow my lead. And you know, songs can be very simple, and the most powerful songs are often the very, 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 very simplest. Like just repeat one word or one phrase just over and over again. You know, it becomes like a mantra, but it's just really like, can be like the most powerful thing you could possibly do with words is to not use too many of them. So, and this is true both repeating a word and in your song. Like, you know, say you write a verse, you got a good verse. Okay, this is good. And you're in that second verse and you just don't know what to do at the end of the second verse. Just repeat the end of the first verse. You know, not everything has to be overthought or big. And also, things can be placeholders. You can write the song and you can, you know, have a song and finish it, and then you can look at it again tomorrow. And this is the best thing about writing songs. It's so much better than writing books because they're so much easier to edit. Like, you can just write a song and it's like this long and it just takes up maybe 2 pages, maybe 1 page, not very much. And you can read it really quick, like in a minute. And you can edit it pretty easily. And that part is nice about songs. They're not as, sometimes in our minds they feel like this huge, huge, huge project and really overwhelming, but they really don't have to be, and they aren't. I was thinking about, I took a class with Mary Gaucher. She talked about repetition one session, and trying to think of his first name. Well, anyway, my friend of mine, he was just starting out with songwriting, and you know, he had said something like, he had seen this sign at his therapist office, and it really spoke to him. And when he saw it, he thought he wanted to write a song about it, but he was like, but he just didn't know what to do with it and how to write a song. So his phrase, I wrote it down somewhere. His phrase was, it was something like this. This is paraphrased. But it was like, if you share your burden, I will share the load. And it was like one of those wooden signs that's painted, that's, you know, decorative. But, you know, it was really sweet. And it was in his therapist's office. He saw it every week. And it really, you know, it really meant a lot to him. And so Mary had us all, first we just kind of said the words, because how, like, the way you hear the words is the rhythm of the words. And what are we saying? If you share the burden, I will share the load. If you share the burden, I will share the load. You know, like, what words are important and what do you want to give weight to? And then what kind of melody do you want to give that? And, you know, the more you sing it, the more, you know, it might change and the more you might come about it. But even just the more you do it, like, if you share your burden, I will share the load. If you share your burden, I will share the load. If you share your burden, I will share your load. I will share your load. You know, or the bourbon. Yeah, either way, blue. But yeah, I think the more, you know, the having the repetition of it, you singing it, you can really like break it down into little parts and repeat, and it helps you kind of find different melodies for lines. Because I do personally think there's a jillion, bazillion, gadillion melodies for every line. And it doesn't really necessarily go the other way. There's only so many different phrases you can stick into a line that's already pre-made. But if you have everything in the world to work with, then you just really have a clean slate to start anywhere. And really, you know, don't concentrate on rhyme. Don't say, what's the thing that rhymes with this? Just, things don't have to rhyme at all, everybody. And let's see, what else? And also, Paul Reisler is the last thing I'll say. Paul Reisler is also an amazing songwriting teacher, and he has totally forgot the name of it, but he has an organization that's about helping kids write songs, and he's written a song every day for the past like 87 years or something like this. And in his whole first talk is about the thing that makes us the thing that makes our gardens grow, the things we need to make flowers beautiful, is manure. Shit. That it's shit in our garden is what makes the most beautiful flowers grow. And so, if you want to make the most beautiful songs you could possibly make, you first have to really nourish your songwriting ground by writing just the most craptacular, shit-tastic songs that you could possibly imagine. Because every one of those is going to be just shit layer for your brilliant songs to grow in. And so, don't hold back, because you holding back your shit is just hurting your future garden that needs that. And, there's songs that you also think are crap may not be crap for everyone, because there's 8 billion of us. And some of us have really, really bad taste. And maybe they like your shit ass song because they like shit. So make that song for them. It's just because it's not for you doesn't mean that it won't serve someone else. At some level, like, even if it's ridiculous or just whatever, do it. Because, there's really no other reason we're here than to, express ourselves, enjoy this life. Enjoy the experience. I think I missed Mr. Smith coming in. Okay. I did say, yeah, this Songwriting Without Boundaries, lyric writing exercises for finding your voice is an amazing, amazing, amazing book. There's also Writing Better Lyrics is another one. By Pat. And hold on, am I saying anything else here? I guess I will. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I really do highly. And I took so it was like a free songwriting class that was on Coursera. I assume it's still there. It's been a while. Okay. Finally, here I see him. Oh, it's only been 11 minutes since you said that. Psh, I'm sure you're still here. So Adam said 4 years ago he did an online songwriting course with Brian Wise, which is great. He learned a lot, even though you haven't written in a while. Writing comes and goes in waves. Sometimes you're on a Robbie Stingle wave of writing 8 songs a day, and sometimes it's a song a year. Pole vault's got smoke out in the studio. Oh, you have to go outside to get a breath. Where's the fire, inside or outside? Are these words about the desert? More words about the desert. Oh, these are cool. I found random word generation and random song titles really helped, or using song titles to generate ideas from. This is a really, really great suggestion. Like, song titles are not copyrightable. Like, I can write a new song called Freebird, and then every time Falcro says, hey, sing Freebird, it's going to be my stupid song called Freebird that, I don't know, I might have to write it, because then I'll show you. I'll make you listen to my song. I will say, for songwriting, I use a program. It's paid. It's not free. It's called Master Writer. I like it because it has a lot of these, it has like rhyming dictionaries, thesaurus, similar words, metaphors, and they're, they do it, and they'll, you can search by how many syllables it has and what it rhymes with, and It's not perfect, but it's a good program because it has a space to write and then a space to do little recordings. Because sometimes it's just like I have an idea, and sometimes it's just that here's my idea, this is all I know, and then so I record that, and then later I can play it and like, oh, that was dumb. Let's see. See, I feel like E. Urban's ready to write this song. This is a good song. Okay, I'm excited. Oh, you guys can get together on this. This is good too. I missed your song reference again, Blue. I'm sorry. Most of the time, I do the guitar music second once I've got the lyrics, and then can modify them to the music or timing. I like to do it this way too, most of the time. Though sometimes, like, I have numerous times started with like, I really like this chord progression, and I would like to write a song that uses this chord progression. I've done that many times, but I do try to be a little open with like the rhythm or the like how they work out. And I guess, you know, there's a like the pop songwriting is more about coming up, like you start with the drums, you start with the bass, you come in with the riff, then you fill in the guitar, and then you fill in the little keys, and then you write some lyrics that work. Kimmy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Housework. I started laundry, but I turned it off so you wouldn't have to listen to it during my show. You're welcome. I'm so glad, Blue. Thank you, Mr. Smith. I'm so glad you got that. I have words on paper, but I can't find the song inside of me. I keep looking, so if it's there, I'll find it, but easy to get discouraged sometimes. Yeah, this is where it helps me, especially, again, I mean, I think I do work better with movement and trying to, like, that does help my brain a lot. But, you know, just start with, like, one line of it, put it in your brain, and, like, walk around your little garden and slowly, you know, just like da-ding, da-ding, you know, and kind of hum, what do you want? And, you know, maybe even using all these different new AI tools for, like, you know, try random ones and see what you think, and, you know, do them. I mean, you'll have to ask Jade how that works. I don't know. But, like, you know, it's you choosing what you want. Even, you know, sometimes it may come from a random generator or just from your brain or from hearing something else. No one's not really better than the other. You turn it into a song waiting to be finished 8 months later. That's pretty funny. That's kind of an interesting song too. I'm excited. So sometimes it's great to do the songwriting ideas in a notebook, and you can always come back to them and see if there's a line or lines you can develop into a full song. I like that idea. I do that. I guess I don't have one right here, but I usually have like 2 notebooks all over the place just for this kind of reason. Yeah, things don't have to rhyme so much. I do like, though, I mean, you have to rhyming a little bit, but it's just that part where rhymes matter to a degree. The rhyme doesn't have to be at the end of the line. Rhyme could be in the middle or at the beginning. You know, it's not, the rules are, you don't, I've done a lot of songwriting classes where it's a lot of like poetry kind of examination of like the structure of the song, and like how many verses, and where does it go, and what kind of form is it, and how does it work. And it's good to know all these different forms. It's good to know what the options are and to be able to like evaluate what the song is like. But it also doesn't matter. Like, make up a new one. Like, they're not rules. Like, they're just, it's just like so you can recognize them. Brad Example's got a song that doesn't rhyme at all. I believe it. Hold on. I missed. Okay. All right. Sometimes I'm missing stuff. Oh, Rich, good to see you. And thank you so much for the super chat the other day. And I think I missed saying when you were here. Appreciate you. Yeah, but we do need poop in our lives to make it better. All right. I didn't get whatever happened, but never do this. Keep up the smartassery, please. I'm requesting smartassery from you. You found a YouTube channel called There I Ruined It, and they screwed up a Pearl Jam song in the best way. Oh, I haven't heard about that. I know a mime who can rhyme while eating a lime, can stop on a dime and still be on time. Now, I'm not going to lie and say I have not written this song, because I have, and you've heard it. It's happened. But, you know, not every song has to be like that. Oh, you just saw that today too. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's crazy. People, you think it's something that's like horrible and they're like, that's my favorite song. You never know. So Feisty met a Mr. Smith acoustic player at open mic night. Was it the same? Were they wearing a mask? So Red has a song called Lawnmower Man, and it says, I got a little red wagon in an old gas can, and I pull it through town just as fast as I can. That's why they call me the Lawnmower Man. It's a very good song. I have a song that it's very short, but it's probably like the one I sing to myself the most, and it's got like 4 lines. It's kind of like nursery rhyme-ish, I guess, but like makes me feel better. So, it's just got 4 lines like that, but it repeats. I would love to see your band when you play that song. Yeah. Take my thoughts about manure with you the rest of the day, Mateus. Every time you think of me, every time you think of poop, be like, I remember Valerie's thoughtful words. Ooh, this is exciting. See, this is also what we need to hear. Your good news. So, Mr. Smith has just written a song called Mirage. How weird is that? Because I just said that word. Due to be released next week. That's exciting. Is this released like on all the major services? Because we've been hoping you would do that. It's a collab with Deeds. Oh, is this one I've heard? I don't know. I'll have to check. Jorge, great to see you. So Erin says, I'm always writing something. My brain just won't shut off. Well, it's great if you write it down. I think sometimes my brain doesn't shut off, but I don't write it down. And I'm like, it's wasted. It's just wasted mental insanity. I could be focusing this insanity into writing songs. This is sad, but as an idea for a song about a song, like, you know, if you like pina coladas, it's kind of in that vein of the song about the song. That would be a good song. I have a bit of a compulsion that way too. I should show this whole, if I open this back thing, this whole bookshelf is just notebooks. Like those, the filled ones. This one has, the top shelf is all empty notebooks. I only have like 10. But yeah. Falcro, the bedrio is up and running. The laundry's finished. The bedding, well, maybe we may see the bedding this week. I don't know, depending when you stream. Though this is really good. Your biggest help with songwriting is having another person in the room to tell you not to delete it. That's really good. Yeah, never delete anything. Oftentimes, when I'm writing a song, I will be like, this is really good, and like, oh, here's my second part, and then you get to the end of it and you're like, okay, this whole second verse has just got to go. Like, there's no part of this that's part of the same song. And so you cut it all out and you're a little sad. But don't throw it away. That's just another whole complete song. So keep all that. Put it on the side. And then use that as like a starting point for another song, because don't waste anything. These they can all be reused. And then also, I guess that's my other thing I was going to say is about songwriting is don't feel like you have to go in order. When the first thing you write doesn't mean it's your first verse, and the second thing you write is not like your second verse. Like they're not, they don't, it doesn't do that. You're not that smart. None of us, nobody does that. You gotta like just start where you start, and then that's why editing is so important, because then that's where you're like, oh, actually, this comes before this in logically or time-wise or whatever. Yeah, after the show, which will be very soon now, not long, let's all do laundry. Pole Vault made a song off that song Jolene, called it Letter to Jolene. He hated it the minute he sobered up, but then people told him it was their favorite. People love Jolene in a way that I don't understand. I mean, I don't care. I just don't. I mean, it's a fine song. No, I don't hate it. I get nothing from it. Like, it doesn't, yeah, I get like no feels from that song. But man, very requested. Very requested. Oh, don't you be doing this. That's not allowed. From now on, Preston, no more. No more deleting. Just pop that delete button right off the keyboard. So Mix Club writes songs that are simple when he starts with a groove on the guitar or the bass and then force the words. And that is it's a completely legitimate way to write songs. It's completely, and sometimes I do write songs like this too. Not gonna, so there's no wrong way. Did we do an official? I forgot. Did we go with the Raccoon Slayer? Is that what we're doing with Hugh? I couldn't remember if it was the Raccoon Slayer, and I almost said it, and I was like, it felt wrong. But it's the Raccoon Slayer, right? I need corrections. Yeah, I know there's one that does like random, like maybe talk to Lila. Maybe that's where I saw it, about doing like random melodies or random, like, she does a lot with like she'll do the random until she finds the one that's like, this is what she wants for this song. So I think that's an interesting way of just coming up with an idea. It may not be the one you choose, but it's somewhere to start, Words on paper. Ooh, you're used to do stand-up. That's so cool. That's very brave of you. Oh, not the knives. My song Time is some of the same songs from Street Spirit by Radiohead with a capo. Yeah, or some of the same chords. Yeah, it's there's only so many chords. You really can. And I think if you're a really, really great guitar player, definitely write your song on guitar first, because you're just an awesome guitar player and you're really good at theory and guitar. So just do that, and then put words in. You're awesome at guitar. No one will listen to your words. But if you're not, if you're kind of mediocre at guitar, then one way to do it is to just use the same 4 chords of the last song that you played. That whatever. I like G, D, C, and A minor. Sometimes I'll go G, C, D, E minor. Ooh. But it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't matter, because my guitar playing is mediocre. No one came to listen to me play guitar. It buffers up what I can do on my own level. So if I write songs trying to like have awesome guitar parts, now I'm spending all this time like learning guitar, not writing a song. Those are two things. Like, I could hire a guitar player. I'm not gonna, because I'm cheap. You always take a song you like, rearrange the chords, change the key, strumming, boom, new song. Exactly. Yes. Yes. And for the most part, so much, I mean, like at least 2/3 of the songs you're going to come up with could probably be played with, 1, 4, 5 chords, and you're done. There's songs I have with 2 chords. They go back and forth, 2 chords. I did a guitar clinic where we were we just played G for 3.5 hours, y'all. We just played G, and then everybody soloed over G for 3.5. And we didn't change. It was just G. It was just an afternoon of G, and Otis Taylor. He taught us. Boy, did he learn us how to solo every kind of way you could ever think of over one chord for hours. Yeah, so that was fun. Oh, Jagged Little Pill didn't rhyme for the whole album. Oh, that's a really good one. That's one I never really paid enough attention to, and that I get a lot of requests about, and then I don't know any of. And maybe I should. Totally missed it. So David says, Leonard Cohen would write 2 lines, take the second line that ended in a close rhyme, and make it the first line. I think, moving stuff around is vital. Like, it's all a puzzle. We're putting it where it fits. Oh, no. This is what I asked for this. So he can't zippity-doo-dah a song. He usually has a mental health crisis before I even get an idea for a song. I have many songs like this, but I think this is why. So Paul Reisler's, one of his things too is his write a song every day thing. I don't do this, but just can't. But he can, and it's, I think, a good idea in the sense of learning to just write a song and not make everything so precious, or everything has to tell a story about your whole life and everything has to be like the biggest song in the world. They can just be like a zippity-doo-dah. Blue, you should just write a zippity-doo-dah. Just write it. Write just a zippity-doo-dah fuck you song. Just whatevs. Just, I'm Blue Unicorn. Just what? It's going to be your number one song. You're going to hate me forever. So please write the zippity-doo-dah song, please. Please, for me. Oh, Q. It says, I don't even know. Oh, this is really sweet. Everybody thinks the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, but most likely it's just for more poop on the grass. I love that, Charlie. Yeah, existential meltdowns does help with lyrics. I know I'm 9 minutes behind. Lady Campion, good to see you. You don't like the way your videos are turning out? Well, I think you should still look at these, Clay. I don't like that you're holding back some of your awesomeness from us. E. Urban likes to put energy into the chorus and scale it back for the verses. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, I'm skipping because I know I'm so far behind. Now we're 5 minutes. Hugh Caldwell doesn't like A minor. I would like to hear more about this. Oh, I get it now. It took me a second. Thank you, Pukian. I do see like the one emoji. I'm like, what is it? Oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate you. But I mean, not that I'm fine, but like some people are, like my friend Jeff. He is really great instrumentalist and can really do a good melody line while playing other things, and it's just really flowy and beautiful, and I don't feel like I do that. But also I don't try as hard as he does. He works really hard on it. You don't like C. My hands don't do it anymore. That's an interesting one. Conspiracy doesn't like the key of A minor. Oh, well, it's okay. Oh, this is really sweet, David. I appreciate you saying that. Although there was one we figured out, I only do one finger pick. It's just whether it's fast or slow. That's what we figured out. It's the same every time. Ooh, I heard this before. I think this is cool. Hugh says David Bowie took pieces of newspaper, jumbled them up, and made songs from the lines on the paper. That is a really cool idea. And, it's like super creative and also just like a great place to start. You don't have to use everyone all the way through forever. It can just be like, oh, this makes a great chorus. Like those those refrigerator magnet poem things that were like cool 20 years ago. Those were really cool 20 years ago, y'all. I wanted those. I like E. Urban. Hates chords, so I bought a bass. Some bass players are like, man. One of my favorite bass players he's so good at chording the bass. Like triad chording. And it's, yeah. When I play bass, it's just kind of sad. It's just a little, it's thin comparatively. I really like how this person's makes it sound thicker. Okay, I don't want to hear anything about that. One way to write a song is to play somebody else's song so bad that nobody recognizes it. So when you do a cover song, you never know until you upload it to YouTube whether or not you'll get the copyright notice. So whether the original songwriter gets claim to the song or not. And it's really only like maybe 30% of my cover songs actually get claimed by the correct person. Sometimes they'll be claimed by like just not the right, like that's not the song I was singing at all, which I don't care. But it's still not my song, so it's still fine. But yeah, I want to like try to figure out like what songs I can get away with singing without getting copyright strikes, because there's quite a few. Oh, this is so sweet. Blue is such a good finger picker. Limey Redneck, good to see you. I don't think I actually clicked on a Lady Campion one, did I? We're just gonna go with this one. Okay. This is a good one too. Smitty says, take a book from your shelf, open it at random pages, read the first line you see, and write a song around that. That's a really good idea. I think, where do I get stuck? I will get a line I kind of get an idea for a line. This is my most common way of compulsion writing, is someone will say something to me, or I'll hear something, or I'll read something, which is kind of the same thing as you're saying. It's just noticing that line that sticks out, or that word, or the phrase, or the idea, or the feeling. Ooh, sometimes it's just the feeling. Sometimes I'm just really pissed off, and I'm like, what is a metaphor for how pissed off I am right now? And that's one. But not always pissed off, but usually pissed off. Yeah. So my thing is, I have 1,000 ideas. That really one isn't my problem. The following, so my bigger issues with songwriting currently are giving myself time that's just like, this is songwriting time, and not time that I have a whole list of to-dos that I'm supposed to also be doing right now. And really saying, okay, from 1 to 2 o'clock, I'm gonna write a song, and maybe it's not done, but I spent an hour on it, and so it's closer than it was before. And if I do that like a few times, I'll have a song. And it works for everything else, and I just have lately not been scheduling it as well. I've been scheduling other things, but because there's something seductive about this idea for me of like just being inspired and writing this song that I've been so inspired to write, and here I come with my inspiration, and I pick up my guitar and I'm saying, hello inspiration, thank you for punching me in the face, here it goes, and then I sing the song, and yay, everyone loves it. And that's never happened, but maybe one day that'll happen. Not today. Charlie. Hey, David, we'll see you. David's 6 miles from home, running home with no battery. I hope everything goes well. Wynn's like, what are you doing? Hugh wrote an instrumental and got a claim from the Cayman Islands. This is so common to get like these weird claims like that. Those are the only ones I fight. If I'm just like, if it's close, I'm like, I don't care. Blue says, I like that Mitch Hedberg joke. Next time someone says xylophone starts with an X, just say, no, it doesn't. All right, I'm going to have to hear the whole thing. I thought I'd heard every Mitch Hedberg joke. I know the donut one. Oh, I like this. Let her rip, tater chip. Oh, thank you, David. I'm glad you liked. David's been wanting me to do songwriting discussion for a while, and I haven't been doing it. Jade Star, good morning. I saw you did a video this morning. I missed it, but I'm really glad that you're back. Please post anything you would like about things coming up. This is for everyone because we're about to end here. If you have anything you need to share with us this week about something you're doing or where you need some people to show up for you, this is the time to ask. When do you want us? Where do you want us to be? You know, we don't know unless you tell us. Y'all are so funny. So funny. When you have that day, when you have the inspiration, write a marvelous track that everybody loves. Grab me a bag of hen's teeth tips. Yes, exactly. I'm waiting to write the song that I like and other people like at the same time. They're never the same. That's not, I don't know. Charlie's rough. Pole vault got a claim on an original song. That's nuts. Right, Karen? Did you hear this conspiracy music? Karen Reese says, play those videos, Clay. We want to hear them. So, Clay, today your job is to put out all the 12. We're expecting 12 videos now. I think is what you said. We're expecting to see them very soon. So get up on that. E-Urban is starting a cult. So bring your goat. Bring your robe. Bring your own goat? You're not even going to supply goats? What kind of crap ass cult is this? I'm not joining no goatless cult. Get your cult straight, and then we'll talk about it. Get your cult straight. Preston is going to live stream another Red Eye on Monday. I like that. We meet at midnight. Without goats. I don't care. Was that goats? Ooh, this is I think that's what BYOB means. Conspiracy says we've got a community block party this month with a mixed club, Son of Snake, Starlit Scar. Did I say it wrong? Scarlet Star, Development of a Void, and special guests Jade Star and Bright Example, plus more. And that's also with the Headphones and Microphones group. Why do goats have horns? Goatless cults. Yeah, I got a blue bathrobe. That's as much as I got you for. Oh no, Hugh. Hugh wins. Usually, I gotta say, Charlie Gabaldon wins the bad joke the day award, and which I guess I should have like a little like ding diddle ding diddle ding bad joke of the week, and it would just have Charlie's face on it. But Hugh, you were giving Charlie a run for his money. I hope that's right. I love you so much. Oh, Okay, so so why do goats have horns? Something to hang on to, apparently. Oh, hold on. I gotta think about this. All right, starting a cult isn't easy, okay? I need community donations to get this thing going. Buy some goats. Buy some Flavor Aid, right? Urban was here for the whole Flavor Aid versus Kool-Aid. We learned. We didn't know. I didn't know. I've always heard don't drink the Kool-Aid, and didn't know. Blue let us know that it was Flavor Aid, not Kool-Aid. A belt is the most... Oh, a belt is the most disgusting item of clothing. People touch it right after they use the bathroom, but nobody ever washes it. I never wear a belt, but I hadn't thought about this. And then you wash your hands.
Don't touch your belt.
All right, I don't know. What are you doing with your belt? We gotta think about this. Oh no, I'm getting tomatoes. I guess it's Don Henley getting tomatoes. Don Henley is coming for all of Charlie Gabaldon's Eagles covers. PayPal me, you. Don Henley does need the money. Oh, I like all the little emojis. This is true at Non-Mouse. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole different copyright law then. Mixed couple. What's going on? What's happening? So innocent. So innocent. Yeah, Lady Kim, I was thinking about this. It is possible to wash your hands before touching the mouse. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna pee right after this. Put a belt on. And see, because I feel like we're missing something. Is that she had little bitty feet. She had tiny little feet. That's what it was. That's how you know I'm not Cinderella. My big ass feet. Chad Freeman, congrats. Chad hit 1,100 subs yesterday. Good for you. Sith, hello, good to see you. Okay. I gotta think about this whole belt thing. I don't know. I'd say this is why I don't wear a belt, but that's not why. So when I want to wear a belt. I gotta tell you. I think it would look cool, especially like as part of like an outfit, like on stage. Like, I can have my boots and I can have a belt, but I don't want to have I don't want to hurt my guitar. So I was like, I need to have a belt buckle that's cool, and I want it to be like, pimp ass belt buckle, but that doesn't scratch up the back of my guitar. Yeah, they really are. This is yes, they are. I don't know what they're doing. I'm like, you're doing it wrong. It's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. Oh, actually, Ehrman, this is really why. So I never wore a belt before because when I was fat, it hurts. Belts are not comfortable. When you sit down, it's different. You know what else is not comfortable? Waistlines in general. Waistlines in general are always like, if they fit when you're standing, then when you sit down, they cut you in half. Or if they fit when you're sitting down, when you stand up, they're like huge. And so they're never quite right. And it's always a pain in the butt. And then sometimes people will be like, wear a belt. It makes you look so thin. And so I tried to do that and it just did not. And also it cut me off and I couldn't breathe. So I hated belts. And I have that idea in my head, but then I went to the belt store, actually, the cowboy store. And I tried on a belt and I was like, belts are cool. I didn't know. And I think part of me is I have a little bit of anti-Texas, a little bit like, but belts are cool, and so are, and I have cowboy boots, so why not have a matching belt with belt buckle that has a bat on it? Ooh, I'm gonna Google this. Okay, ladies, like, I wear belts. I am defending my belt usage, and I appreciate you. This is what I need. I like this, Charlie. What if every country has its own ninjas, but we only know about the Japanese ninjas because theirs are the worst? Maybe. So Chad likes a belt. I didn't like it. I don't know. Now I want one. Your gut makes it hard to see your guitar when you stand up and play. Yeah. I think also when I played before, I was playing more like this. I realize this now. And now I'm like, the guitar is much more up and down. All right. This is good to know. I'm going to remember this. You wore your buckle on your hip because your belly would hang over and you're allergic to nickel plating. I mean, you still wear it like that. Oh, yeah, you do wear it a little off. Or a rope. That's pretty cool. Hold on, why didn't this work? Oh, I don't know. Did I break this? I think I did. I have to wait to grow up yet. Elasticated. I really like elasticated. I like, hold on. In Europe, ninjas are called raccoons. Sith likes a belt. Chad likes a belt. All right, so that belt comment got a lot of travel. It really did. All right, oh, a dinky do is when your belly sticks out farther than your dinky do. Oh, this is a cool guy. Guitar teacher that used a cable as a belt. Yeah, this is how I feel. Like, I don't want to just scratch up my guitar. Especially not my nice Taylor, not the big one. I'm gonna sing a song and then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna eat lunch and then I'm gonna go to the gym, which is not the order you usually should do it in because I'm gonna be like, I'm too full. But that's what I'm gonna do anyway. Yesterday I went to the swimming pool and I think I have a sunburn on my back. I'm gonna tune. And I'm gonna say I will see you on Friday for Friday Song Club. And next Friday, I did get confirmation I will be at the Roots restaurant. They made a flyer for me and sent it to me, so I was like, well, I guess you're serious. So I will be there. It's just right after. It's like 5 to 7 my time, so 7 to 9. And hopefully outside. And yeah, so you'll see me twice Friday. And that's all I got this week. So let me know in the comments now if you got anything else you need us to know about and if you want me to know about. And then otherwise, I'll see you on Friday. I get on my knees at dusk and at dawn and offer my praise in words and in song. Confess to my grief, forgiveness I pray, hoping that God can heal what I say. I pray for the lost, I pray for the found, pray for the brave, pray for the stout, pray for the sick, pray for peace. Pray to your gods, pray for me. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. At night when I lay down to sleep, pray to the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, pray to the Lord my soul to take. I pray for the lost, I pray for the found, pray for the brave, pray for this town, pray for the sick, pray for peace, pray to your gods, pray for me. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I think I forgot a whole thing there, but that's fine. That was enough of that. It was just something was missing. This is what scares me about the internet. Oh, this makes sense. In Canada, ninjas don't last. You see their breath in the air. Jim is my best friend. Jim is the only one cares. Okay, so you're good. I'm gonna work on it. Maybe I'll try it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe you wear them low. That could be. Maybe I should do that. That sounds cool. I probably wear my belt up real high like a dork, don't I? I don't even know. We're gonna check my. I will measure how far my belt is from my belly button, and we will see if it's cool or not. Oh, let's see. Sith had a 2-hour midnight gig turn into a 4-hour one. That could be fun. Could be a lot of work. I never pissed on my belt, but I pissed on someone else's feet at the urinal. Man, how did that go? I would imagine that's a fight. Thank you, Karen. I'm so glad you're here. Hope you're doing well. Oh no, I think he deserved that. I'm gonna go with he deserved that. That's what you get. That's what you get. Conspiracy says there's one more spot to stream on the block party if anyone is interested in that. Yeah, why is somebody's feet in the urinal? This is good. I was trying to be like, what's 5 Celsius? I don't know, like, what's that? That sounds cold. That sounds very cold. Oh, you're funny. Let's see. Oh no. Blue. Oh, James, great to see you. I'm glad you're having a great week. Let me know how things going. Oh, thank you, Red. I appreciate that. Preston says it's 25°C and smoke here. Smells like a permanent campfire. Man, that Canadian smoke is crazy. Yeah, I think you got what you deserve, right? Smells like Charlie's belt now. Thanks. No, poor Charlie's belt. Oh. Uh-oh, Jade's calling you out. Minnie's wearing knee-high socks and sandals. And the mask. I feel like even, like, when he's chatting with us in these situations, he's wearing the mask. Like, I don't think he takes it off ever. Like the Mandalorian, but, you know, but, like, at the end where he's not taking it off anymore. Sorry, spoiler. Spoiler. Ooh. All right, Rhett's rocking it in a different way. Rocking it. Thank you, Matt. I hope you have a great week. Happy birthday. Happy Father's Day. Happy amp, learning how to amp your new amp. Because all amps amp differently. Oh, thank you, Winnie. Thank you, Karen. Okay, so the trick is the low buckle. I have to do that. I have to take my guitar to the buckle store. I don't know. Happy birthday to Chris Lane. Did he show up and I missed him? Okay, let me know if we missed him. Development of a Void. Thank you for being here. People requesting music. Most you'd never heard or played before. Man, you're amazing. Okay, so 5 Celsius is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I thought it was pretty cold. Oh yeah, please do smash that like. Okay, now I'm gonna have this vision in my head, thanks. Okay, Hugh Caldwell is actually Tom Cruise. I mean, we had Tom Cruise here, we had Don Henley here, we had everybody but Mr. Burgles. Everybody but Mr. Burgles showed up. Not only do I not know Bad Day by Fuel, I don't know Fuel. Let me write that down, because that's a whole... Not on that. I'm going to write it down here. But, you know, I do have a... Not that it really makes much better, but on my website there is a song request form that I do have written down, and I do put into a little Spotify playlist and listen to them. And this is less likely to get on there, but maybe it might, because it'll sit here for a week and I might do it. But I do like your suggestions about what songs, but I'm a little slow. Oh, you're Spartacus. Uh-oh. Is this the song that's Bad Day by Fuel? That's pretty cool. My request form is a book on your desk. Yeah. Hello, Loose Caboose. Thank you for... Yeah, I wonder who this is. I love you, Rhett. Okay, so yes, we're gonna go see my bestie friend Jim after my lunch, and I gotta go to work for a little bit today and get some stuff done. And yeah, but I'm really excited. I hope you all have a great week, and yeah, I'll see you all again on Friday for Friday Song Club. And although I don't know, in my mind I'm gonna put a video out, but we'll see if I actually do it or not. I don't know what song it's gonna be, so we're not very far along on this yet. We'll work on it. Too funny. Oh, Preston likes the pedal vids? Okay. One I've actually been thinking about doing, I meant to stop, but one I was actually thinking of doing is My Knees Hurt sent me one that was a pedal he's working on that is kind of weird, and so I thought about trying just to like show that, because it's kind of an interesting circuit. I don't know if it's one I would want. There's a couple of things about it, like as a circuit, as a schematic, I would change just because I'm picky. But overall, it's a pretty good circuit. So, yeah, that might be something I do this week, but we'll see. I'm hoping to have more studio streams starting in August. That's the plan. We're working on them, get them ready, so they suck less. We'll see. We'll see if that's true. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Smith. I appreciate you being here. Take care, Karen. Hope everybody's doing well. Best to your family. Stay smooth, Richard. Yeah, I have, I think, a pedal video thing, but it could not be. It could maybe not be in there. I'll check it out. Make sure it's in my pedal video one, right? Oh, okay. Oh, sure. I'll only do it if, I only do anything if I wanna. All right. Everybody have a great day. Take care. Big love to all of y'all. My thing's a little messed up, so we're going out the unfancy way where I'm just gonna put the picture up all unceremoniously. Have a lovely day, Lady Campion. And yeah, we'll see you all on Friday. Bye, everybody.